Hey everyone, it's Leonette. Welcome back to DIY Beauty on Purpose. Today I am bringing you a thrifted home decor flip with items that I got at the thrift store, and I'm so excited to show you. Alright guys, so I am starting here. DIY number one is with these two adorable tin baskets. I got them at my recent trip to the thrift store. If you have not seen that haul, I will link that video down below. And so anyways, as soon as I saw them, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them. I wanted to make them very farmhouse, and they already had that look. So the reason why I'm painting it is because the decor in the front was not particularly my style, and the beige whitish color, which I just wanted to brighten it up. So I am using Rustoleum chalk paint in the linen white, and I'm just going to give it one coat because I'm going to be wet distressing it anyways. And because the farmhouse style that I'm looking for is to have that distressed look, I didn't want to sand it down. So I'm using the wet distress technique, which is basically you grab a wet rag or towel. In this case, I'm just using a towel that I have used over and over again. And I'm just going to start rubbing off some of the paints, particularly on the top and the bottom rims, because that's where the kind of like that natural patina of the baskets was already. So I am going to do the same thing on both baskets. And the beauty of it is you can do as little or as much as you want. All right, so now that I am done with the distressing, I am now going to cover the little handle, just the little part on the top, with some jute rope. It kind of looks like jute twine, but it is more of a rope. So I'm just going to secure it in each corner using hot glue, and then I'm just going to wrap them around, and I'll do the same thing on both of them. And then I decided to add a decal to the front of each of them. These decals are from the Dollar Tree. You can always stencil in whatever stencil you have or use a cutting machine like a Cricut. But in this case, what I had from Dollar Tree I thought would look super cute. So on one of them, I'm going to use Be Kind. And then on the other one, I'm going to use the Stay Humble. And I'm just going to cut it in half so that I can fit it to the basket. And that'll be it for the words on the front. Once I was done with that, I decided to add some greenery. This greenery, the grassy kind, I got on Amazon, and I do have it in my Amazon store, and the link is in the description box down below. And I'm just going to add several of these little grass bundles on each basket, and then I'm going to use some of these succulents from the Dollar Tree and fill in, put two in the larger basket and then one in the smaller one, and then we'll be all done. I do make sure that the handle sits in between the grassy florals. That way you can see that beautiful little detail in the middle. And there you go. How cute are these two little baskets? I already have them out in my console table. I cleared everything out from 4th of July decor and I already placed them on there, and I'm so excited that I have them. All right, for DIY number 2, I am going to take this garbage tin can and going to give it new purpose and new life. I got it for $1.50, which is a great deal. They had it for $2.99, and on that day they had it at 50% off, which is really cool. And although the design and the colors are really cool, I just wanted to have more of a farmhouse look. So of course I'm going to paint it. And this time, guys, I'm using regular household latex paint. This is by Valspar, and it's just a regular white interior in eggshell finish. No, not eggshell. I think it's satin finish. And I'm going to give it 2 coats and let it fully dry. Right. Once the paint was dry, I am now going to take some painter's tape and I'm just going to place or make a line. Basically, I want the tape to be straight. I know the tin can, or not the tin can, the tin garbage can. Yeah, I guess tin can is kind of like has like a tilted, but I want the lines to be straight. So I'm making sure that the tape is placed nice and straight. And then I am using charcoal tone from Rustoleum in their chalk paint line, and I did this on all 4 sides. And then once the larger line was fully dry, I then added a smaller, thinner, not smaller, but thinner line right next to it. When I pulled off the tape, a little bit of the paint was coming off in the rim. You can see it a little bit there too is coming off. I am not stressing about it. Again, this is farmhouse style, so hey, it is what it is. And if even more paint comes off with time, I'm okay with that as well. And again, I repeated this on all sides. All right, so now moving on to what I want the top to look like. I have this scrap piece of 2x6 that I've had for other decor purposes, but I grabbed it and now I'm making 4 or pre-drilling 4 holes because I want this little garbage can to be a plant holder, like a plant stand. And so I'm securing the top using screws, and I did try to screw it from the top, but the drill did not fit inside the garbage can, so I had to do it not from the top, from the inside, but it didn't fit. So, but look how cute that looks. I'm so excited. This is exactly how I set it up in my living room, in between a rocking chair and a little table that I built. And I didn't show you the picture there because it was a little too dark there, but it just looks super cute. Love it. All right, for DIY number 3, I am taking this wreath. This wreath I also got on that haul that I went to in the last couple of weeks, and I didn't do much to it. All I did, I want to have a wreath for my console table, for a little like rustic window that I have on the wall. So I am taking these faux greenery that I got on Amazon. I also have it linked down below in my description box in my Amazon store. And then I'm taking these faux succulents from the Dollar Tree. These are the ones that have the little clip, which were perfect for this wreath. Except this one, I don't know what happened to the clip. So I just hot glued it, and it was giving me a little bit of a hard time, but I made it work. And then I took some raffia and I'm just going to take several strands and make a very simple bow for the top. And I'm going to secure it to the top using hot glue and cut the excess strings on the bottom. I think this wreath is going to complement those two little baskets I did earlier so well. And now I'm going to take this burlap kind of like ribbon that I used actually in my 4th of July decor, and I'm just going to place it in the back using hot glue. And there you have it. Look how cute this wreath is. So simple, summery, yet farmhouse. Just looks fresh and simple, and I love fresh and simple. All right, guys. This is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I love doing these thrift store flips, and they're probably one of my favorite videos to make. Let me know which one is your favorite down below. And if you're visiting for the first time and have not subscribed yet, I invite you to do so and join our YouTube family. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back, and I hope you have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.